What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading and redoing this doggone daily recap. I did my daily recap, I posted it to YouTube, and I went to start looking at it just to see how it was, and it had zero audio. I updated, did a Microsoft update on my computer, and I guess in doing that update, it kicked off my microphone, and I didn't know it. So I had to go in and reattach my microphone to my settings inside of OBS. So here we are redoing this doggone recap. Let's go ahead and jump right on up into it. Reviewing trades for Monday, February 27th. We took two trades today. Closed P&L $77. First trade that we took, Apple, made 22 bucks on it, 3 contracts. Stayed in this thing 40 minutes. Hence the title of the video, patience. Patience, patience, patience. This was one of those slow movers for a very small amount, but we were only risking like $10 on this trade. Made 22, so basically made 2R. Apple is one of those ones that I kind of say I don't like the way that it moves, because you'll see a big move, but you don't see it in the P&L. Second trade, ENPH. Made $55 on that trade. 1 contract. Stayed in that one 8 minutes. So, decent morning. We were done in all of 10 minutes with actually taking trades. We were in and out of the market. Market didn't really show much today, so we didn't try to force any issues. We took what the market was given. Got out of these trades when we pretty much should have. Could have possibly stayed in ENPH a little bit longer, and you'll see we would have made quite a bit much more money, but I'm not mad at the trade. Let's go ahead and jump on over into Thinkorswim so we can look at these charts. Got the SPY pulled up as always. We look and we see with the SPY pre-market, this thing made a nice move. This purple line is an hourly down channel. This teal line is an hourly up channel. Let's take a big picture look at it real quick. So this is the base of this down channel. We're trading near the upper area, and the SPY is out of it right now. So that's why I kind of started this hourly up channel. And let me go back to there so we can kind of see it. We see the SPY broke out, and it's trading in this zone. This is like an hour or 4-hour zone. And we see that it pretty much traded from the base of it up to the top, retested a couple of times, failed, and back down. I really don't want to take any trades in that area, so I didn't. It's not out of the realm that I won't take a trade in there. I just didn't see nothing in there that I wanted to trade today. And we see once it came down, it tested the low side of it, and then it kind of just fell to the lower side. And let's see how it kind of reacted to these areas. Just kind of got back all the way down to the base of that down channel. And this line right here is previous high of day. Caught support there at the end of the trading session, and we see it is kind of trading back in that back in that channel now. But didn't really see anything that I wanted to trade on the SPY, so didn't pull the trigger on anything. Let's go ahead and look at Apple. And these are already going to be marked because, like I said, I've already done this recap. So, Apple. And, okay, there we go. I'm like, that don't look right. Pre-market, Apple gaps up. This is an hourly up channel. Apple was trading in the upper area. We get this wide range candle at open, gapping up over previous high of day. I get in right here as it breaks this candle. It's a little early, but this is, you can call this like a pseudo 3-bar play. It's gapping over this top and tail right here. So I get in right here. This thing kind of pulls back to previous low of day. Then it kind of slowly grinds up. I did not have this intraday channel on the chart as I was trading. I did not have that on there. I get out of the first 2 contracts. So I'm in 3 contracts. I get out of the first 2 right here. So not having this on the chart at that time, that was an excellent exit to get out of 2 of the contracts. This thing pulls back and I get out of one of the contracts here, my last contract. And I mentioned in the Discord, like, man, I should not got out of there, because I'm looking at this point and this point, and I'm noticing this is the base of an up channel. That's when I finally dropped this channel on here. So I'm getting out right there. Got out of the first contract. We don't see pricing, so let's do that again. There we go. We in at $1.23. Out of the first 2 at 132. So basically like 18 bucks. Then we get out of this last one at 127. This was, I probably should have had my stop down here, which I probably did, because when I got out of these 2, I took my stop to basically break even, is where I thought I had it. And then I moved it up to try to capture a little bit of profit. Got tagged. And we see that this thing did grind back up, and it set a high of $1.37 over here. So could have made 10 more dollars on that one contract. But overall, happy with the way that I managed it. We do see that this kind of stayed along the lower edge of this channel and then rolled back over. So good trade right there. Take a look at ENPH. ENPH, got the arrows already marked on that one. We'll have the arrows marked over here as well. Let's do that right there. So we see ENPH just kind of ugly pre-market, no real volume. Market opens, we get this nice bottom and tail. We get this ugly top and tail. And then we get this engulfing candle. Not much volume on it though. Not much volume, but it does engulf that candle. Get this little doji, and it gives me a second opportunity to get in since I missed it on that one. I get in right here, and I get out of it right here, basically capturing that $55 that we made. Look at what this thing continues on to do. Let's look at the numbers on this bad boy. So this was an expensive contract. Paid $585 for it. I got out $640. That's giving me a $55 gain. This thing went $825. $825. So a little over $200 plus that could have been made on that one contract. Am I mad? Nah, not really. Not really. Got what I wanted out of it. Possibly could have grabbed 2 contracts, got out of that first one there, took stop to break even, and then rode this one out. But cost of that contract and the whippiness of it, a little spready. It was a little spready. So I was happy with the trade. I think the most I was down on this was maybe 25 bucks. And like I said, we made 55. So solid trade right there. Solid. Happy with it. And we live to trade another day. Something else that I showed. And I'll do it real quick. I kind of removed some of the stuff off of the chart already, so it's not going to be as pretty. Was SGen. I'm going to bring up the weekly chart. This is some of the stuff that I look for Fridays. I didn't do my Friday afternoon scan looking for some swing trades. But this was last week. This nice, huge, wide range green candle. This was last week's candle, Friday. It closed out. Wide range, narrow range. Sounds like a 3-bar play to me. It's gapping over a couple of pivots, a couple of little pivot points right there. This would have been a nice little trade going into Friday, anticipating it to do exactly what it did. Stop down here. It's a $9, actually it was $8.78. So $9 candle. Risking $10, you only need to buy one. You risk $20, you need to buy two. So you can take this trade on a small account. Look what that thing did this morning. So let's say you get in at 165. This thing opened this morning at 182. Almost $20. Almost $20. So almost, if you just did the $9 stop, you hitting 2R right there at open. The thing kind of pulled back. You could have made 2R on it quick, or you can just kind of stay in it and see what it's going to do. But these are the type of ideas that I kind of look for Fridays as the market or as the week is wrapping up. Looking for ideas that I could possibly take a trade and hold over the weekend that has good potential to give me a decent trade. And you notice this thing gapped right on up into resistance. Had resistance not been here and this been resistance, this could have easily gapped on up to that area of resistance. So good stuff right there, I think. But as always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't already hit that like button when you came in, please do so. Please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. One of the gentlemen that checks me out on a regular, he had commented that the Discord link was not working. So I updated it, and it should be working in this video. So I appreciate that, sir. Hopefully you had an excellent day in the market, and we will be back at this thing again tomorrow. Peace.